Okay, today we're starting a new unit called Systems of Linear Equations. Now when we talk about one linear equation, that's just a linear equation. But when we talk about more than one linear equation, this is a system of linear equations, a system of linear equations. Their learning goal today is to find, is the point xy a solution to the system of equations? And that means, is the point on both lines? So if we look at this little example, we can see that we would have a red line or red equation here. Now we would have a blue equation, or sorry, a green equation, which might look like this line here. And the question is, does the blue dot xy lie on both lines? And if it does, then yes, it solves the system of linear equations, or that's the point where the two lines cross. Let's take a look at some examples. This question says, is 1, 3 a solution to the system of equations? All that means is this point on both lines? Is this point on both lines? Is this point on both lines? So what we have to do is we have to put the values of the point into each equation. So let's look at this first equation. 2x plus 6y equals 20. 2x plus 6y equals 20. What we have to do is we have to take the x value, the 1, and put it where the x is. So we do 2 times 1 plus, and then we take the y value, 3, and we put it where y is. Okay, and we do the math. 2 times 1 is 2, plus 6 times 3 is 18, equals 20. 20 equals 20. So we know that the point 1, 3 is on that line, but it has to be on both lines. So let's check the next line. X plus 4y equals 13. So you have x plus 4y equals 13. All right, we have to take the x value, which we know is 1, plus 4 times the y value, which is 3, equals 13. 1 plus 12 equals 13. 13 equals 13. So since that statement is true, we know that the point also lies on the line x plus 4y equals 13. And if the point is on both lines, if the point's on both lines, then we can say, yes, it solves the systems of equations. Okay, let's try another example. Okay, so at a high level, all we're doing is we're taking this point and we're putting it into each equation, and we're seeing if those equations are true, then yes, it's a solution to the system of equations. So let's take the first equation, x plus y equals 8. Now we take our x value 7 and our y value 1 equals 8. 8 equals 8. So that's true. So we know the point lies on the first line. Now let's check out the second line. Okay, we're going to investigate the second line here. So it's 13x plus 7y equals 8. Now we have to put our point into those values. So it'll be 13 times 7 plus 7 times 1 equals 8. So that's going to be 21 plus 7 does not equal 8, because 28 does not equal 8. So since those are not equal, we would say no, this point is not a solution to the system of equations. Now as you go down in the questions, they get a little harder when you get into the challenge zone, and you may see something with fractions. The process is the same, it just makes the algebra a little bit different. So what we have to do is take our first equation, y equals x plus 1, and we substitute our values. 4 equals 3 plus 1, 4 equals 4. So since the left side equals the right side, we can say that yes, the point lies on the very first equation, or the first line. Let's investigate the second equation here. We have y equals negative 1/3 x plus 5. So 4 equals negative 1/3 times 3 plus 5. 4 equals negative 1 plus 5. And that gives us 4 equals 4. So yes, the point falls on both lines. So yes, the point 3, 4 is a solution to the system of equations. Okay, the work is in IXL M1.